Hey everyone, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. So today I thought it'd be fun to do this face mask that I recently got. It's a pumpkin 24 karat gold mask. And I wanted to answer some questions that I found online. And I also wanted to drink my peach bubbly. I have recently become a huge fan of can't speak. I've recently become a huge fan of these peach bubblies. They're so good. So let's open this. And basically, let's have a chill time trying on this face mask, seeing what it's like, and answering some fun questions. So first things first is washing my face, or at least taking my makeup off. I'll keep my eye makeup on because that's a pain to get off. And then I will put on the face mask. Let's try this out. I have such a large face. Oh. This is definitely meant for people with smaller faces. Ooh, so gooey. Okay, I think I'm supposed to take off this top layer. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So take off that layer. Ooh, it feels really slimy. I love it. So while I have this face mask on, I am going to answer questions that I found online. So as I answer these questions, I would love for you all to also play along. Feel free to give me your answers in the comments or just think them to yourself. Like think about how you would answer these questions. So the first question is, what website do you visit most often? I think this one's pretty obvious. YouTube. I go on YouTube all the time. I'm always watching YouTube. So yeah, website, app, YouTube. What would your perfect room look like? Now I think about my perfect room quite a lot because I think a perfect room, when I think of a room that I would like in my place, I would think of a studio slash office slash place where I can have all my plants. So I imagine a room with white walls, a lot of natural lighting, where I can have, so I film with my tripod in front of me, and then I have my two lights and my camera right here. And every single time I film, I have to set everything up. And I'm in my kitchen. This is my kitchen floor. Right here is the dishwasher. Here is cabinets with a bunch of things. More cabinets. This is my kitchen because I live in a small apartment. And so I would love to have a dedicated office with my monitors and my computer so that I can edit. And then also a little station where I have a really nice backdrop, maybe a comfy chair that I can sit in instead of having to sit on the ground. And then have my lights already propped and my tripod ready so I don't have to pack it up each time and then bring it back. And then I love plants, and so I would love to have plants everywhere, and of course natural lighting would help keep them alive. The natural lighting would also help with the filming. And so a room that feels really clean, crisp, lots of greenery, lots of space, really comfy, cozy blankets everywhere. That's kind of what I imagine. What takes up too much of your time? Maybe worrying. I feel like we all worry a lot, and worrying takes up time. Using the bathroom. That takes up a lot of time sometimes. I know, sleeping, but I mean, we all need to sleep. But it does take up a third of our day. Sleeping does take a long time. Imagine if we didn't have to sleep, how much we could do in a day. Yeah, I'm not sure I have a good answer for that. What's the best way to start the day? I think the best way to start the day is with a cup of tea. It's something that I love to have in the mornings. A good cup of tea and maybe some good music. Yeah, good music, a good cup of tea, and hopefully it's sunny outside so you can look at the sunshine and wake up to a beautiful day. What's the farthest you've ever been from home? Well, as you all probably know, I love to travel. So I have been to 21 countries. The farthest I've been from home, I mean, I did live in Spain for a while. Also, what do you consider home? Because I consider home wherever I'm sleeping that night. So like wherever the bed is, that's my home. So if I'm traveling and the hotels where I'm staying at, or the Airbnb, or the hostel, that's home. And so if you look at it that way, I'm not too far from home ever. But if you look at it as home being the place where I normally reside, I mean, the trip that I took to China, Korea, and Japan, that was pretty far from home. Europe, is that far from home? Morocco, it's a bit far from home. But I don't mind being far from home. I like it. Where's the most interesting place you've been? I feel like I've been to quite a few interesting places. Well, the Sahara Desert, definitely in Morocco. Like, that was one of the most incredible places I've ever been. And sleeping there, spending the night in the desert was insane. The middle of the Mediterranean Sea was crazy. I thought that was a really interesting place. I remember the sky. I'd never seen so many stars before. It looked like diamonds. I've been behind a waterfall well, several waterfalls, but was one that I was behind a waterfall in Spain once, and there was a huge cave on the other side of the waterfall, so you could see the water falling, and then you could walk inside the cave, and that was gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I'd never seen anything like that before. Most interesting places I've been. Iceland. Recently I went to Iceland. That was so cool. Basically like being on a different planet. It's really difficult to drink this with this face mask on. What city would you most like to live in? Ooh, this is a good question. I love this. There are so many places I would love to live. I would love to live for a while in Italy. Not sure where. I've been to Cinque Terre and I loved that place. I could see myself spending a summer there. I could see myself living in Seoul, Korea for 6 months to a year. I could see myself living in a city I've never been to before for a really long time. I would love to live anywhere, really. Like, I would love to travel somewhere in South America and live there for a year, or Central America, or Europe, or Asia, or New Zealand, or some wonderful place like that. I would love to go and visit and live there for 3 months to a year to really immerse myself in the culture. But yeah, there's so many places I want to live. When was the last time you climbed a tree? Ooh, I don't know when the last time I climbed a tree was. But I love climbing trees. I feel like it was probably not as long ago as I think. I have climbed many trees in my life. I have broken many branches. I have cut myself many times falling off trees or just, being clumsy. But yeah, I love trees. This little flap right here is so strange. I think it's on my lip. There. One thing that I think is so important also is to always have that childlike innocence about you, where you want to climb a tree, run around, run through sprinklers, go up to a cute puppy and pet it. Like, I love doing things like that. It makes me so happy. How do you relax after a hard day of work? Well, as y'all know, I love Lush. So I generally like to maybe take a bath, and I love decorating the bath with tons of my plants and then all my Lush face masks and different little goodies, and then popping in a Lush bath bomb, and then taking a relaxing bath while watching YouTube, maybe watching some BTS on VLive or something like that. I also really like my massage chair. I like napping. I also like spending time with friends as a way to relax, because it generally leads to a lot of laughter, and laughter helps de-stress. And so even though it might not seem the most relaxing, I really like hanging out with friends. When people come to you for help, what do they usually want help with? I think it depends on, I mean, sometimes people want a listening ear. I do find that I'm a huge advocate for mental health, and so a lot of people look to me as someone that they can share their thoughts with when it comes to how they're doing, whether their mental health is suffering at the time, or if they want to open up to me about something that's going on in their life, or need advice with regards to finding a therapist, or how to take care of themselves and make sure that they're healthy both mentally and physically. I find that a lot of people confide in me and ask for advice or want a listening ear, and so I do find that people gravitate to me for that reason. Okay, let's do one more question because I've had this face mask on for quite a while. So, when do you feel truly alive? Oh, I'd say I feel most alive when I'm around people that I love and that love me back and accept me for who I am. I'd say anytime I'm laughing, like really hard, I love that. It makes me feel so alive. I love going on walks around sunset time, or going to a soccer field and kicking the ball around or juggling the ball and feeling the cool breeze with the sunset and the grass underneath my feet and my hands. It makes me feel like a kid again. You know, when I used to play soccer as a kid, so being outside among trees, among nature, among sunsets, among people that I love, all of that makes me feel so alive and so happy. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that is it. I've had this face mask on for the 15 to 20 minutes that it recommended, and so I can't wait to see what my face looks like. I will take this off a little later, but for now, I hope that you all like this. Since it's October, I thought I would do something pumpkin related. So this is the pumpkin 24 karat gold mask, which I genuinely am confused about because I don't know what this has to do with gold. To me, this is a sheet mask. I've never also had a transparent sheet mask on me. It looks transparent. Usually they're white. But, yep, this is a face mask. Does it smell like pumpkin? I have a really terrible sense of smell, so I have no idea. I'll have to ask someone else if it smells like pumpkin, but I mean, I thought it was nice. I like how slimy it is. My favorite animal in the whole world is a tree frog, and I love how slimy they are. And so this feels like I'm petting a tree frog. But yeah, I hope that you all like this. I hope that you all played along and answered the questions. If you all like relaxing, chatty uploads like this, then go ahead and give this a like. Comment down below. I would love to know anything that you want to tell me. I would love to know if you have any upload recommendations, or if there was a question that you wanted to answer. I would love to know your answers. If you like face masks, I would love to know if you have any recommendations as well. And if you're not subscribed already, I would love for you to join this community. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!